everything that grows starts in the invisible. It starts in the unseen. It starts like a seed in the dark soil underground. And what you do in the early phases of whatever is forming for you, whether that's a relationship, whether that is who you're becoming, or whether that is a project, determines how quickly it blooms, and even if it blooms at all. Let's talk about how to guard what's new when it's forming. We often feel that when something new is forming in our life, we should be shouting it from the rooftops, declaring it into existence, and sharing it with every Nick, Joe, Sam, Sandra, and Patricia. But the truth is, this is not always wise when something is forming. Why? Anything that is new is like a tender plant. It's like this, Look, it's blooming. Look at this little tender shoot right there. This is tender, it's raw, it's delicate, it's vulnerable. It hasn't bloomed yet. So it needs to be treated accordingly. And it's the same with your ideas, with your visions, with your projects, with whatever is new. If you think about it, even a baby, there's a vulnerability in the first 2 or 3 months of pregnancy where women are not supposed to announce their pregnancy publicly. Why? Because it's in a vulnerable, tender stage, and there's a lot of risk in those few months. And it's the same with anything that we're trying to create, because we have to remember it has a spiritual essence. It has a spiritual essence that is trying to break through into the material world, into the physical. So there's that spiritual, physical barrier that we are trying to break through. And when that is forming, there's a lot happening. There's a lot happening that you cannot see. And if you don't guard it properly, you are exposing that tender little stem to too much outside interference and outside energy. And this can be harmful. This can delay what you're trying to birth. And if you're not careful, it could sabotage it all together. Why? Because you are opening that thing up to outside interference and outside influence that may or may not wish for that thing to be born, consciously or subconsciously. And that energy will travel towards it. It will also travel towards you, and it can plant seeds of doubt in you. And it can also just slow everything right down. And this is worth being aware of, because it's naive to think that sharing it wide before it's ready is a wise decision. It's not. And I see so many people doing this still. And I used to do it all the time. But it's wise to guard what is being born. It's wise to guard what is forming. And it's wise to guard what is not yet seen. Because you don't need to shout from the rooftop about anything that you're certain about. And while it's still forming, let the fruit shout, not the seed. Let the fruit prove what you're doing, not the seed. Let the seed be. Give it time in the soil to be undisturbed, to do its thing. It will do its thing if you just leave it alone. That's how blooms grow. If you just water it, you nourish it, you don't dig it up to show everyone you planted a seed. You leave the seed be. And then, with time, with patience, with nurture, the seed will become a flower, or whatever the seed is. The seed will become the fruit of the thing. And the fruit will reveal what's true. The fruit will do the talking. Let the fruit do the talking. And shut your mouth. When we expose something before it's ready, we invite a lot of pressure onto something that hasn't yet gathered the strength to carry that pressure. It could be questions, opinions, expectations, or even just ill will from people. All of these can interrupt the natural process of formation. Not everything needs to be seen immediately, heard immediately, understood immediately. Give it time to form roots first and ask yourself, why do I feel the need to shout about this? Is it because I myself have doubt? Do I feel I need to prove that I'm doing this? And if so, you need to fix that within yourself so that you have unshakable belief in what you're doing and what you're birthing. You don't need input, approval from other people. You don't need their belief if you really have yours. Here's a little action tip for you. If something new is birthing in your life right now, ask yourself, does this need exposure or does it need protection? What in my life requires quiet space to grow? And what would happen if I allowed it to grow naturally, slowly, organically? Not everything that grows needs to be visible. Some of the most important growth happens quietly in the unseen. And often the strength of what eventually emerges was shaped by the quiet season that preceded it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to give it a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Lots more content to come. I'm Hege, sharing spiritual insight, poetry, music, and lived reflections to help us see more clearly and to live more truthfully together. Till next time.